villain. Growing up, it took an act of Congress for me to look at or read a comic book. I had no interest because the crooks in those comic books were willing to do anything, and I mean any and everything, to bring the pain over and over again to the hero. And for some reason, they always wore white, despite that they were engaged in many fights. But they would find a way to win in the end, as their clothes were never ever dirty like me. The villains always wore black, which in fact was even more difficult to comprehend because of the color of my skin. See, I thought I was born a villain, so in my heart I was thinking that I was born to lose, just added to the issue. So to me, a hero was a fucking fantasy, not reality. So I never got this, because in my world, my heroes did all kinds of shit to me. And no one, and I mean no one, didn't see what the hero was doing to me. Because no one knew his identity, because he wore a mask with a cape draped across his back, covering his ass, as red drawers were optional, not fictional, because no one knew that he would pull down my underoos and secretly do to me the things the villain was willing to do and die for and more. See, in the light, he might be everything everyone needed in the city, but my butt, my ass, calls him the Dark Knight for a reason. Because when I'm forced to please him, it stands the reason why I never heard him say what the people are saying. He is displaying something different, which means that I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, as no one but me knows that the hero of the community that promotes unity is fake. So I'm cringing. The door to my childhood is unhinging. Defecation just add more shit to my situation. Just like the bear who wiped his ass with the rabbit, all because the rabbit said that shit doesn't stick to its fur. As the images of him remain a blur, blurry, as I can't see him soaring in the sky. Why? Well, when they yell, it is different than when I yell or he yells, or when mommy yells, when Mr. Dennis comes to visit when daddy's not around. I hear that familiar sound. People speaking in tongues as I hear, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming. It's nice to know he sounds the same when he calls out my name. See, my ears have heard. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. No. I need you to understand why I am the way I am today. It's a bird. Not to me, because when I try to fly, I falter only to land at the altar at the feet of the minister, who administers the same heroic, similar tactics with me on the back of the pews, as his residue requires no tissue, just a condom or two to protect us from the issues, because in the Abbey he also touched her. So this is not the first time that this did occur. He touched me. He touched me and her. So it's a plane, but it's plain to see that I don't have a ticket or passport that's valid. Can't get through customs because I'm accustomed of him tossing my salad with ranch dressing on his cucumber mixed with balsamic all over his dick, lying that he's a vegetarian, a vegan, but little do they know that his non-GMO, gluten-free, free-range, finger-licking, chicken-clucking motherfucker is undercover, who forces me to be his dick sucker and secret lover under the covers. How many licks does it take to get to the center of his Tootsie Roll? Shit. Only my mouth knows, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Because sometimes this motherfucker comes fast and sometimes slow. See, it was never part of the plan for me to love Superman. That's just where I am. because secretly I'm his hero sexually. No phone booth required, just a desire to be a hero for the community while having unbridled access to me.